On this week's pod, we are talking about why Wimbledon is the new Oscars. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Stormzy, Helen Mirren.
Keira Knightley.
Our Royal Highness Queen Nicole Kidman was in the box where she deserved to be.
The high street dress that has gone bananas viral.
Last week on the podcast, I spoke about this dress that I wanted from Zara. I had a listener message me saying that she was in Spain and did she want me to look out for it?
The TV show that we are obsessed with, you'll fall off the sofa laughing.
Top 10 best TV shows of all time, in my opinion.
Really?
And what do you do when your sister steals your baby name? Oh, it's too late.
I think you deserve to be Rochelle Fumes about that.
It's a raucous one. Enjoy. Welcome to the SheerLuxe Podcast. I'm your host, Louise Rowe, and today I'm joined by Josh and Nana.
We're back, baby!
Yeah.
Uh-oh, talking all things new, noteworthy, and what you need to keep an eye out for on SL, celebrity moments, answering your dilemmas, and please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for weekly updates. It really does help us out. But first, outfit deets.
Yes.
You should go
This
first,
is
babe.
lemony sherbet.
Yeah, it is. I really was kind of going into the butter yellow thing, but this is a lot kind of punchier. So I would say this is more like a, lemon sherbet or lemon yellow. This dress is from ASOS.
Is it?
Yeah.
That is a phenomenal ASOS buy.
He's off.
You are shocked. So yeah, I love anything that kind of cinches me in at the waist and goes out. So it's and it's cotton as well, so it's really lightweight.
It's lovely.
Nice gold chunky chain from Tilly Savas and zebra print mules, which are so comfortable from Next.
She's a high street honey 2025, isn't
Literally,
she?
high street head to toe.
Love it.
So yeah, that is my Monday look.
Love it.
I'm wearing a Zara top that I got in the sale because we love ourselves a Zara sale.
Yeah.
I'm wearing October trousers.
I love that brand.
Babe, they are getting me through the whole social summer season. Let me tell you, these trousers.
Men's part of Cezanne.
Yeah.
And my husband loves it.
It's so good.
Yeah,
And
it's
he's
really
like
good.
linen obsessed. And I'm going to call them this now, my Mercs, because they are a suede slide on from M&S.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mercs, have you coined that?
I've coined that.
Right.
£35,
Mercs.
babes.
I love
£35 and they are sensational. I'm obsessed with
When
them.
you go into the Zara sale, because it can be a bit scary, are you looking for something specific or are you like, go, 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 anything that catches your eye like a magpie?
No, I'm quite specific. I'd be like, I'm looking for a new kind of boxy shirt, or I'm looking for... And also, the great thing about this top as well is it's like, especially during this heat wave, it's got ventilation,
It's
babes.
holy.
It's holy. So, you know, like you're getting the
There's
ventilation
air flowing.
But I'm a little bit nervous about it because I have the smallest nipples on the planet. And I'm really worried my nipple's going to pop out of one of these holes.
I'll be
You
on
let me
nipple
know.
watch. I'll be
Nipple
on
watch. We don't want a Janet moment today.
Yeah, no, we don't. How about you, Louise? What are you wearing?
I have this lovely dress which has got a similar sort of racer top to you from Dish.
Oh, nice.
An Aussie brand I absolutely love. And I think they're opening stores here soon. And
They've got a pop-up at the moment in Selfridges.
Yes, I saw that. It's just, I love their looks because, well, they do some lovely linen dresses which are more evening-y, but a lot of outfits that are great for work. And I'm into that.
And you're looking dishy, babe. That's what it says on the tin, doesn't it?
And then my shoes, which have a little bit of bling around the ankle, but they're so comfy. They're from a Spanish brand called Maria Luca, a very small brand. And then oversized blazer is by Anina Bing. And it's kind of lightweight.
Lovely.
But I will wear it through into autumn, maybe. Roll neck. I can't even think about saying the word roll neck.
Oh,
So
No,
hard.
Actually,
let's
the
not
idea
talk
of running
about
roll neck right
autumn.
now.
I was
Sweeping around the
literally
hive.
out yesterday being like, I never want this summer to end. I'm just having the best
Isn't it the
time.
best, though?
It's so...
I'm having the best time, but guys, it needs to come down by 5 degrees.
it's
I
also-
can't cope. I'm an English rose, darling. I wasn't built for this climate.
I 100%
Global
was.
warming is fucking with me.
No.
It's a
Honestly.
bit scary, that side of things makes me a bit sad. But I do feel like the happiest memories you have as a kid, like the really early memories, are often those really long hot summers where
It's so true.
You were just
swam in
running
England
around,
or-
running around the
The
park.
ice cream
Playing with your
Yeah.
mates. And we're still
Having
playing with our
like a-
mates.
Yeah, we
Do you
are.
want to come out tonight, babes?
Literally, me and you were playing all last week.
We've been playing all last week.
New and noteworthy. Nana, let's start with you.
The news for me last week that I got so excited about, Schiaparelli, there is going to be an exhibition next year, next March at the V&A. And I just think every show that Daniel does just always just blows me away. And I cannot wait to see that. I will literally be pre-booking. I never pre-book anything, to be honest.
It's
like Taylor Swift tickets for you, babe, isn't it?
It's wise advice, though, because I think the best exhibitions, like the Chanel one, Cartier, they sell out so far in advance. So anyone listening, I will do the same.
Yeah.
I hope they've got some really beautiful old vintage pieces in there too.
Yeah.
Because that brand is just jaw-dropping.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we were talking, I think Charlotte and I was it on the podcast, or we were talking about something, she really wants the shoes that look like feet. Have you seen those ones?
No. We had this discussion when I was on the podcast last time with her.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, you need to step away from these shoes, they're heinous.
Excuse the pun.
The shoes they kind of look like toes on the outside, and they've got like a little ring. Charlotte's really into them.
An actual toe ring.
Yeah, actual toe
Buy
ring.
one, get one free accessories.
What are the toes made of?
It
Do they
kind
look
of
like leather or
Like reinforced leather, aren't they?
Yeah, it kind of looks like.
okay, but everything else that Schiaparelli's made.
Yeah.
Here's a
Minus the
box.
shoes.
Yeah.
They're going to be the box at the front haunting you on the way in.
Everything else, the dresses, the jewellery, the bags, the last show with the dress that had a heart beating at the back. I mean, whether that'll be in there, I don't know, but...
Is it going to be a retrospective of the whole brand?
I think
oh
so,
my
yeah.
God, incredible.
Yeah.
And the red carpet moments, they're always my favourites. Before I know that it's definitely that designer.
Yeah.
It's just the flawless. All right, have you got something?
Well, I've been to an exhibition.
Oh my gosh,
Look at me go.
great.
And I'm actually going to come out on this podcast as a history nerd.
Oh,
So
okay.
strap yourselves in, guys. So I
Ready.
went to the King's Gallery to go see the Edwardians exhibition.
Oh, yeah.
And it was phenomenal. So it focuses around King Edward VII. King Edward VII and his era and George V. And it was an amazing time to be alive, apparently, during the Edwardian period. They had a fabulous time.
Yeah, I'm sure they did.
Queen Alexandra was a mega babe who was married to Edward. And she used to have these phenomenal balls that were so over the top. And she was a real entertainer of her time.
So were all of
So
the
you've got all the
dresses?
portraits from this time. And then also some of her dresses. So she did like a fancy dress ball and she dressed up as Mary Queen of Scots, Hal met her, the Queen dressed up as a queen. And it had this insane fan with like an actual bird on it. And oh my God, her waist. Oh my God, it's like this.
To die for.
Like it's literally like how she was even existing.
Like
and one of the most
corseted.
incredible things about the whole exhibition is they have a portrait of her on her coronation, and it's this pure gold dress. It's giving extra. Camilla could never. And then they have the actual dress that she wore next to it, so you can see it, and it's the most phenomenal like coronation dress you've ever seen.
Oh my gosh.
And I just love stuff like that when you feel like you're so close to a part of history and it's so far removed from you.
Yeah.
And that exhibition was just so good.
Thank you for bringing that to life, really.
I know,
I wish
because
you
I
had been
would
my
do it.
history teacher at school.
Babes, horrible histories for adults.
That's
me.
I'm
You could
so-
do the audio book.
Yes, so where is that?
That's at the King's Gallery, which is attached to Buckingham Palace, which also Buckingham Palace is open for the summer, so
Yes.
girls get down there.
Yes,
Yeah.
I went
Yeah.
last year and it's amazing.
It's such a
You
great
have to
day
book
out.
because it
Oh,
only
you
opens...
definitely have to book.
Yeah. Can't just turn up on
You
that
can't
one.
just turn up on that one,
Knock,
darling.
knock.
Charles ain't
Yeah.
gonna let you in.
It's worth going to all that stuff. I
Oh,
think
it's so
that's
good.
having lived in LA for a long time, and I love LA. It's got a lot going for it, and this goes for a lot of different places you might live. You come back to the UK, not just London, but the whole of the UK, and actually the amount of things that we are able to go and visit on
Yeah.
a whim,
Oh, wow.
historically,
I know. It's
amazing.
incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
So
appreciate
lucky.
it.
Yeah.
And also being a tourist in your own city.
Yes,
We need to
I know.
normalise this again. Me and my boyfriend went on a date this weekend impromptu in the evening.
Yeah.
On the Uber boat.
I did that with my friends when my out of town friends, they're from Portsmouth. We
Yeah.
took the Uber boat from Embankment all the way to the O2.
And guys, guess what? It's got a bar on it.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
literally we were like drinking rosé, sun was going down. I was like, this is so romantic. And then I was like, ooh. And then there was like so many fun things going on. Like there was a DJ on the actual beach of the Thames
So
playing.
you went past the
beach?
DJ.
Yeah, playing past the DJ. So you know when the tide goes
Yes.
out,
Yeah.
there's like beaches and people like hang out on them by South Bank. And there was a DJ like really giving it some, like Whitney Houston. I was like, it's not right, but it's okay. And I was like, do you take requests? Spice Girls?
From the Uber boat.
From the Uber boat. But it was honestly amazing. And I honestly want to do more of that this summer.
Yeah.
It's just being a tourist main city because we live
Agreed.
in one of the greatest cities in the world.
The Uber boat is a brilliant hack because you're not paying the price of a tour. And we had gin and tonics. A few of us went
Yeah.
and we missed our stop.
And you can
You're
bring your own
having so
booze.
much
Having
fun.
such a hoot, can you?
You can bring your own
you
booze
sure?
on there. I've done that before, babe.
Josh, I think that might...
I pop my champagne
know
on
if
there.
that's
Double
actually
check
allowed.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not encourage people to take an Uber
They
with their own
DM'd me the other day and I got so excited.
What Uber?
Yeah, I was messaging them backwards and forwards telling them how much I loved them. I was like, I just love you, Uber Boat. They were like, oh. I was like...
We love you too, Josh.
I was like, underground could never. And they were literally DMing me back, and I was like, talking to Tom, I was like, oh my God, this is better than any celebrity following me
This
ever.
is like-
You should run their social media.
I wish.
Hashtag underground could never. That was fine.
Babe, I'm just praying that one day
As
they're
we
going
were
to call
just
me up
saying,
for a
the
collab.
underground is so hot as well.
It's so hot and it's so breezy.
Yeah.
Guys, there's pure nature's ventilation on the Thames
Crying
Clipper.
over here. I can't host this. I'm going to make my new noteworthy, which, as we were saying, is not that new for those of us who joined the party at the beginning,
Yeah.
is Hacks.
Oh my God, babe.
The best TV show, season 4, has just dropped. I've already finished it. It
Have
is
you?
loosely based on Joan Rivers, and the lead character is Jean Smart.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
she is a very glam, early 70s stand-up comedienne who lives in Vegas. And the writing is just brilliant. It is the kind of show that every single episode is brilliant
Yeah.
and you do laugh out loud. And I think if you, like me, you might struggle to watch something that your partner wants to watch as well.
Yeah,
We
so
both
you'll
love
get
it.
to watch it together.
Exactly.
Me and my boyfriend are
So-
obsessed with it. It's one of the best TV shows.
I've
Top
not
10 best TV shows of all time, in my opinion.
Really? I've
It's-
not watched it.
It is
I know.
so fun.
And I need a new show.
And it's really rare because it gets better as it goes along. Do you
Yeah,
not find
yeah.
this?
Yes.
Like,
it was a good starter though.
it was a good starter,
Yeah.
but like every season gets better. And the characters are so good because it's about this dynamic between Deborah Vance and her writer, isn't it?
Yeah,
and
who's younger.
The dynamic between the two of them is just phenomenal.
What's it on?
It's on Sky.
I think it moved. Yes, I think it's on
It's on
Sky.
Sky
I
now.
feel like it
Sky
was on.
Atlantic.
It was on
Apple,
Amazon.
yeah.
And then now it's all on. All of it's on Sky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sky Atlantic.
All there,
Yeah.
Sky
And-
Atlantic.
And now
Lucky-
TV.
Lucky you. On to fashion finds. I have got, actually, shall I kick off?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go for it,
go for
babes.
it.
My dear friend actually started a brand 7 or 8 years ago called Amanu, and they're the most beautiful. The idea was you used to be able to go into these little workshops in Capri, and they would make, the cobblers would make you probably still can, the sandal as you have a little espresso inside the shop, and they fit it to your foot. So she opened a shop in LA on Melrose and began doing that. And now it kind of exploded. So now you can buy them off the peg, basically.
Yeah.
But beautiful sandals, beautiful bags and belts. And what's really lovely is that there's a huge part of the company that is giving to charity. So she's from South Africa. She's amazing. She's a hoot. And the company's now based there, and she trains people in her, local area that don't necessarily have a job or a career, certainly don't have this kind of skill set, to be cobblers.
Wow.
And then they make the shoes in
So
her.
I was literally just talking about them on TikTok
you know
Live.
them?
Yeah, last week.
Aw.
Because there is a black pack. It's like jewelry for your feet. Like they're so beautiful.
Minus the toe ring.
Again, Charlotte has a pair. Big gold kind of
Yes.
buckle over your foot, and then a little one over your big toe as well. I've just got a pair for my holiday.
I love that.
My holiday.
Oh my God. Also,
I'm very proud.
everything that you endorse, I'm like, I need to know about because you're like the chicest, coolest person ever. And also the way you
Very
describe things as well, I'm just like, oh my God,
Well,
yeah,
ditto
tell me
about the
more.
history lesson.
Give me more. Give me more of that chicness.
And
I
the
just
Uber
love
boat.
it.
The Uber
Yeah.
boat description was
We
the
just
best.
love to sell.
Yeah.
But I think, like all of us, this is very genuine. We
Yeah.
talk about things we
genuinely love.
have in our closets or on our tellies. It's
Yeah.
not, so therefore the love is real.
Yeah. But you
Right.
always can tell that when you talk about things, I think, which is
Yeah.
a good thing.
You, ditto. What about you?
So, while we're on Wimbledon fever,
Show and tell.
Just-
show and tell, I am still in Wimbledon fever, but basically, Christy, who do the towels
Yes.
for Wimbledon, the official towel company of Wimbledon, and also really chic homeware,
Yeah.
lifestyle brand, check it out. They have got this new ethos where no towel goes to waste. So every year from now on, they create a collection of the leftover towels of items and accessories. So I got this bag as
I was
well
going to
from
say
them.
this is the second one that
This
I'm
is
seeing.
the second item because I also have this bag that is like a beach bag that is toweled and it's Wimbledon toweled and it's so great. And then they do these little pouches which I'm obsessed with, and they're so great. And I just love the fact that A, it's sustainable,
Yeah.
and B, it's just super cute. And I tell you what, walking around that Wimbledon bag, I've never had so many people stop me about
Yeah,
a bag in my
being
life.
like, where is
it was
it from?
where is this bag
Yeah,
from?
have
And then
to
people
have
like,
it.
did you make it? And I was like, honey, no.
Do I look like
Do I look like I can sew? Do I
sewing
look like I
bee?
have time to sew? To get a little zip out? But anyway,
know.
so that's what they do now. And every year they're going to do it. But the collections sell through so quickly.
And where can you buy it?
You can buy it on Christie website. So
Does
go,
it still
go,
have
go.
Alcaraz's sweat on it?
Oh, I wish. No, I don't think they've ever been used. Imagine I'm like, and this smells like
Double the
Yannick.
price.
This smells like Yannick Singer.
Oh,
no.
Yannick.
I'm getting more Sabalenka. No, honestly, they're so cute. And they're so good for the beach. Trust me.
Well, it's like a towel.
Soak up on
and-
moisture.
Yeah, exactly.
It's honestly
Like, it's-
genius.
Right, Nana, what you got?
So, oh my gosh, last week on the podcast, I spoke about this dress that I wanted from Zara that was a really nice yellow lemon dress. Lace, not this one, it kind of had lace detail. I had a listener message me saying that she was in Spain and did she want me to look out for it?
Oh my
her?
God, that's so
I was
cute.
like, how adorable is that? I was like, babes, yeah, if you see it, like, let
Did
me
she
know.
find it?
Well, she hasn't. I only messaged her yesterday, so who
You're
knows?
going to have to keep me updated on that one.
Well, literally. But my point is that they have brought out another colourway, which I've obviously bought straight away, just in case I don't get the yellow. So it now comes in brown with
Ooh.
black lace trim. It's Zara collection, so it's kind of their
Premium.
their premium elevated.
Shape.
It's A-line spaghetti straps. Really
skinny
Yeah,
ones?
really
Ooh,
skinny,
love that.
really delicate. And just a really good, I think it'll be like a great date night dress.
Is it
something that-
lingerie
Yeah,
vibes?
yeah. It's lingerie, it's outerwear.
I'm going to have a look.
Wow.
Yeah, really, really nice.
Love
So yeah,
that.
if you missed out on the yellow, like me, it now comes in brown.
I think I'd even prefer that.
Yeah,
It sounds chic.
it's really chic. So yeah, that's
What
how
a
it
sweet
comes.
listener.
I know. Thank you so much.
Before we move on, guys, please subscribe to the SheerLuxe podcast. It really does help us and it allows us to make more fabulous, giggly content just like this. We're on to Mustn't Miss. Grab that book,
I know.
babe.
He's ready.
I get it.
He's ready.
Should I go
guys.
first?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
So, my book Great Chat is now
Well
out
done.
in paperback, guys. Exciting time. She's got a new cover.
So proud.
And it's a book that will really teach you how to become a more empowered and confident communicator so you can talk to anyone, build new connections. So especially if you're dating in the Wild West, it's the digital age. I mean, honey, we all know how difficult that can be. Or if you're trying to network to like get a new job at work, or if you just want to improve your relationships, this is the book for you because it covers everything from how to become a better listener, how to ask more interesting questions. And honestly, I've been on the circuit this social season.
Yes.
I've been out.
Yeah,
I've been
you've
doing
been
the most.
outside. You've been outside.
And honestly, the chat is dire out there, guys. Are you not finding this?
What do you mean?
Like, people just don't have chat. There's so many people that I've come across where I'm just like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
Or the most annoying thing that I find is that people, you'll ask them, what have you been up to lately? And they just go, oh, I'm just so busy. I'm just so busy.
I
Yeah, it's
actually
not
refrain from ever saying that because I think it sounds, as you probably
Yeah.
agree, that you're basically saying I'm busier than you. Everyone's busy.
It's like a busy off.
Yeah.
And we need to
Yeah.
put this like, I'm so busy culture in the bin
Yes.
because if you're ever in a conversation with someone and someone says to you, I'm so busy, it basically gives you the impression that I'm too busy to have this conversation with you.
chat.
Or
Yeah,
I'm too busy for
exactly.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that isn't what conversation should be about. It should
No.
be about, zoning out on the rest of the things that's going on in your world and
And just
focusing on the
concentrate on
person who's in
that's
front of you
yeah.
and giving them the time and not feeling like they're on a stopcock the whole time.
Yeah.
Congratulations, because it takes a lot to write a book.
Oh,
like
babe.
the burning the midnight oil. When did you first get the idea and when did you first start writing it?
Oh my God. So I first had the idea about 2 years ago. And I went to my book agent. I was already doing a different book. And I was like, I don't want to do that book anymore. And she was like, what do you mean you don't want to do that book anymore? I'm
We've
literally
been
gonna
working
kill
on this
you.
book.
And then I was like, I want to do a book about the art of conversation and getting people to communicate in the digital age. And she was like, that's the book.
Yeah.
And then I spent about a year doing the proposal. So when you do a proposal, you do like an overview of what's going to be in it. And you do 2 sample chapters. Then it got bought. And we had a little bit of a bidding thing for it. And then I only had 3 months to write the book. So it was very quick.
So-
But
That's
it's
insanely
insane
fast.
quick.
So
I had
quick.
a deadline every 10 days.
The
was mad.
practicality of what you're sharing is really valuable because I think you were born with the gift of the gab, right? You don't know how to feel awkward in a situation. You just know how to do it. And like you say, you can manage that, whether it's a pitch for business, a romantic situation, or just making a quiet moment not awkward.
Yeah.
And I think that I used to host a show years ago called Plain Jane on MTV, and it was lovely. And there was one scene where someone would, a sort of expert, if you will, in dating, would come and help us with a young woman, maybe she's 19 or 20, but very, very shy and didn't know how to sort of communicate and express herself. And actually there are tips that can help you in the moment. You don't have to go and study it for hours.
No.
It's really simple takeaways.
It's really simple. And also the thing about that is I had a speech impediment when I was younger, like quite a bad one. I couldn't say my PH and F sounds. And so I really do know what it's like to not feel like you can communicate. And so that's where I kind of come from in the book, because I haven't always been a confident communicator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I've always been someone who's asked questions. I've always been someone who's interested in other people, but I literally didn't even have any kind of faith in my own voice. So I was very awkward socially as a child. It was really difficult for me. And so when people come up to me and they're like, I'm really socially anxious, I'm like, babes,
you know how that feels.
I know how you feel. And I know there are steps you can do to overcome it. And that just starts with trying to tell yourself things like when you go into rooms, like, I'm confident, people should be interested in me, I have amazing things to share. And just keep telling yourselves those things, because you'll start to go into that room.
Yeah, those
10 foot
affirmations
taller.
really,
Those affirmations really
really
help.
Yeah.
Because that's what's helped me. And I still get nervous going to rooms sometimes, but we all get nervous. And I think it bonds us together, and we need to remember that more.
There's also, in Anya Hindmarch's autobiography, sticks in my head, she's terrified of public speaking to the point where she got complete stage fright.
Yeah.
And someone, I think it was some kind of doctor, said, actually, the brain, the activity in the brain and the sort of the chemistry produced in your body between nerves and adrenaline and excitement, it's identical.
Oh, it's the same.
Yeah.
So
on the same
you
line.
just think of it as
Yeah.
that rather than that.
Yeah.
And you are right. The affirmations, for anyone who doubts that, it doesn't it eventually change the neural pathways. Some neuroscientists can be like, Louise, what are you talking about? But I think it does have an effect.
definitely.
Because your subconscious doesn't know the difference between a truth and a lie. So if you tell yourself over and over again that you're confident, your brain will start to believe it. And there's other things you can do as well, like changing your body language. Like we don't even think about that. We think so much about what we say, we don't think about how we deliver it.
Yeah.
So if you're going into a room, you've got your arms folded, your phone in your hand, or you're at the party and just on your phone all the time because you're anxious, no one's going to come over and talk to you because you're cutting them off. You know, raise your shoulders.
And even just making eye contact. I think that's like the most important thing when you're talking to someone, is to not be...
And I've got the best tip for this. Because if you find eye contact overwhelming, focus on one eye, not two.
Oh,
because if I'm literally looking at you and focusing on one eye, you can't tell the difference. But it's far less overwhelming. And I'm just focusing on one eye. You can't tell.
No.
And it's so much easier, because if you do find it too much, it makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
And you're more likely to connect with people, especially on dates. Eye contact is so important on dates.
This is so interesting.
Yeah. And that's all packed
It's
in
all
this
in
book.
the book.
So get it, guys.
But wait, one more. Where was the turn for you from going as that child who really struggled? But inside was your inner monologue still as bantery?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's an interesting one, because also then I had the problem where my voice didn't drop like every other boy. Oh. And so then I got bullied for the way my voice sounded. So then I became even more anxious about my voice again.
Yeah.
I think honestly it was through finding my people, that's what changed it for me. Like once I found my people who were like, you're actually great the way you are.
Yeah.
And you should be this person and take
Carry on
you
being
wherever
you.
you go. That's the greatest gift in life, is when you realize that you need to take you wherever you go. And you're special just the way you are. And you know, you're not going to be everyone's cup of tea.
No, that's
Let's
okay.
get real.
And
And
that's
okay.
okay, darlings.
Yeah, don't worry.
Because not everyone's your cup of tea.
Exactly.
They're probably like, they're milky with 2 sugars. It's not for you.
You're very strong. I'm black.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, it's all
with 2
different.
sugars.
Yeah, so that was a big change for me.
I
finding my
love
people.
this. Thank you for sharing that. That is amazing. So we can get it now. It's called Great Chat.
Yeah.
Got it the first time round.
You can get the paperback, babe. It's got an extra chapter in it.
Oh,
Yes, it has done.
on it.
And also you can get the audiobook, which I read myself.
Oh, I'd love that.
Yeah. Pop that on, babe.
Oh,
I'd
just
love
be
that
like
chat.
hanging out with you all the time. Nana, have you got one?
Yes, I have. So last week we had the SL summer party, which was so much fun and just some really great content. If no one has seen it, you need to go onto TikTok. We've got all of the SL team outfits. We also have got the husbands of SL.
I love this content.
I thought was really.
I saw some boys being hit with cushions the other day. Maybe that wasn't the party, but it was
wasn't
funny.
a party. That was the princess or something treatment, which again, that was very good. But yeah, the party was just a lot of fun. You get to see a lot of great outfits. Everyone's partners and husbands were also there. So yeah, it was just a really fun. Yeah, it was a really fun night.
I started a Substack.
Oh
my God, I'm late to the party or kind of medium to the party. It's like old school blogging.
Yeah.
So it's a proper community of people and longer form articles, and you sit down and you write. And they're not all really long, but it's nice to be able to write something that you feel is actually being read and responded to. And I think Instagram is great for a lot of things, but it no longer fed that kind of itch for me. And my background, like you, is media and journalism and all that. So anyway, I'm really enjoying it. And I've started travel guides that are like the real deal. So for example, last week, the Amanu founder I was mentioning, we went to Florence for 2 days.
Oh,
and
we haven't
done that for years and years and years. Just go away, the two of us. It was
yeah.
amazing.
Fun.
I don't think we drew breath. It
Yeah,
was
I bet you did. You just drew Aperol.
Literally. And so for example, my travel guide on that, it's more the real behind the scenesy places. Like she took me to this cool workshop where you can literally choose the leathers, and then she took me, you ring a doorbell on a side residential street, and it's a proper speakeasy with Rasputin.
Love that.
And the mixologists are serious. So they were like, sit there. We were like, okay. Choose your poison, literally.
Oh my God.
But I quite like, even though she's like, can you not share that one? But I will.
Yeah.
It's a good, I just love writing travel guides. So they're on my Substack. That's my new.
Oh my God. Well, I'm going to
Yeah.
sign up to your Substack because I want all these tips.
This is it. I know.
Well, I think if you're going somewhere particularly for, it was actually more like 36 hours. You're like, I
Yeah.
don't have time to
No,
Yeah, it's
you
true.
need to go in
have a bad
with
meal
like,
or
yeah.
not, or
You
go
should
to a
have time
shop.
for a bad meal, babe.
Or a bad cocktail. And the other thing to mention is that this week's competition is with my brand, Charlotte England.
Oh,
So
yay.
I think the
Gorgeous.
link is,
What you win? I can enter.
well, actually, do you know what? £500 worth to spend, because
Wow.
instead
God.
of choosing,
Yeah.
instead of choosing for you,
Yeah.
you go and choose. And we've got lots of rattan, tabletop, beautiful linens and plates
Oh my
and glasses
gosh.
and furniture.
Are we allowed to enter?
This is
don't
just literally
know.
was my
I think
question.
it might be like it's a little bit
Conflict of
No, no,
interest.
terms and conditions broken. I've just set up a new account. Just to try
One
and
of my
win it.
mugs you're sipping out of, hun. Anyway, I think the
these
details
mugs.
to enter are in the description box. Good luck. Hot topic celebrity moment.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to say, I think Wimbledon is the new Oscars.
It was.
Oh, in terms of celebrities, yes.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Incredible.
not talking
Yeah.
about tennis.
Yeah.
Should
Yeah.
we throw out some names? Leonardo DiCaprio,
Yeah.
Stormzy, Helen Mirren,
Keira Knightley,
Nicole Kidman.
Paul Mascal.
Sienna
Yeah.
Miller.
Honestly, that was my rule. I was there yesterday at the men's finals.
You.
And as much as the tennis was like...
Josh,
me.
Shut up.
As much as the tennis was phenomenal,
Yeah.
I was
The Royal Box.
transfixed by the Royal Box.
Yeah.
I was like, our Royal Highness Queen Nicole Kidman was in the box where she deserved to be. I mean, there were so many queens in that box. I was like, bow down. We should do a standing ovation for her. Anna
Wintour was in the
Wintour,
box.
who refuses to wear the... because this is a really funny story. So if you're in the Royal Box, everyone gets given a free hat to wear in the sun. Because obviously the sun, blah, blah, blah. And every
The
single
sun is
other
there,
person wears it apart from her. So she refuses to wear the free hat.
I'm not
So
surprised.
she's
I'm not
dying in the
surprised.
heat with the little bob. And she's doing anything she can not to wear it.
Yeah.
And by just like holding it against her face like this, just below the sunglasses. I'm like, girl.
Just put the hat on.
Just put the hat on. Nicole Kidman's got the hat on, hon. You can wear the hat.
Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth.
Theo James.
Oh my
David
God.
Beckham.
David, was he?
Jodie Comer.
Yeah, your friend.
Our queen.
Yeah.
Oh, and Andrew Garfield on his first, what do you call it? Hard launch? Or
Hard
whatever,
launch with
his-
Monica.
Yeah, his girlfriend. I love it. I can't think of any other sporting event in the world that is so
Matthew
elegant.
McConaughey.
Was he there?
Yes, he was there yesterday.
yesterday.
Yeah.
What I found yesterday was that there were a lot of American, or Nicole Kidman's Australian, but she was
Hollywood.
You know, Hollywood.
Although
Exactly.
they could be British too.
Exactly. A lot of American / Hollywood stars in the Royal Box, and I was like, what other
sport.
sporting event draws that many people worldwide.
The Super Bowl has a lot of celebs, but it's not the same. It's
not
very
the same.
American.
Yeah.
And also the outfits are better.
Yes.
Let's get real. The Super Bowl outfits.
It was lovely seeing all the men in suits.
God, I love it.
Yeah, you looked lovely yesterday as well.
Oh my God, thanks, babe.
Was that Reese?
It was a little Reese suit with a blue pinstripe
enjoyed
number.
that suit.
And I wore a couple of Free People shirts.
Yes, we
oversized
enjoyed those
ones. We
as
love
well.
them. I went twice
In the
before
week.
this in the week.
Oh.
But also, what I think is so great about it is it's great to have a platform for sport like this, especially for women's sport, because I'm such a big women's sport
You
fan.
are. I know you
and
are.
the women's WTA, I follow it all year round, even like
Yes.
Transylvania Open, I watch
I
it. I'm
know.
not even joking. And it's
I
just
know
great
this.
to see that people are getting behind women's sport and men's sport as
Yeah.
well. And sharing a spotlight on it.
I know.
Because
I
there's
think-
so many incredible athletes out there and they sacrifice so much. And tennis is so different to every sport because you can't sub anyone in.
No, it is
It's
all
just
you.
you,
It is
your
all
mind,
You.
and that is it. And that's why I find it so fascinating.
Very much your
Because
mind.
look what happened to Amanda Amasnova at the women's final. She just got so nervous. And even
Yeah.
though she played phenomenally the rest of the time, she
It's
couldn't
gone,
play.
yeah.
And also, that's one thing I want to say about this, because it really grinded my gears. I saw so many sexist things around that women's final that you would not say about men's tennis.
you?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Where did
and
you see
the way,
it?
in the media, the
Yeah.
way that they describe it. So at the women's final, Amanda Amasnova got beaten 6-love, 6-love.
Yeah.
But
Straight
also,
sets.
Iga Swiatek did an incredible performance, but the way the media described it
Yeah.
was very negative. Whereas if it was a man's match, and this is so true, if that was a man and Iga Swiatek had done if a man done what Iga Swiatek had done, there would be so much celebration about how much of an incredible athlete he is.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's so dominant. But that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
It's the level of sexism towards the way we cover women's sport
Well,
is through the roof.
on that note, wasn't going to bring this up, but I'd love your opinion on the press conference a few days prior with Emma Raducanu when she was asked about her
Carlos
relationship.
Alcaraz. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
all
It's
year
like
there are
nothing.
memes of those moments that
Yeah.
have been
Yeah.
played over and over, like, this is awful,
Yeah.
awful, don't do it. And then
And
they
they
did
played
it.
it
And they
straight
did
into
it.
She was very good.
Gracious with
yes,
it. And it's
spirited.
just, why do you need to ask a female athlete or any female
I
celebrity
know,
about their
a
relationship status?
as you wouldn't with
Yeah.
a man.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
They just
Like,
wouldn't
Well,
have.
we've got on the podcast this week, I've got Danielle Collins, who's this incredible American tennis player. She's been top 10. She plays with endometriosis. And she was, and rheumatoid arthritis.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Wow.
she talks a lot about that in the podcast. And she says about the level of sexism they face as tennis players, because they do not know what they have to go through to get onto that.
Yeah, to the
get
court.
onto the court every
Whatever
single day.
time of the
And
month it is.
Whatever
like,
happens.
endom-
And women's tennis players go through way more than what men's tennis players do.
Yeah, of
like
course.
fertility
Women do,
struggles.
generally.
Having to put on, having to put a family, whether they're going to have the family, whether they're going to put the career first.
Yeah, of
And
course.
it's just like, I think there just needs to be so much more respect shown to it. And she was telling me these wild stories
Yeah.
about how one man who was a camera operator tried to like snog her face off when she came off a match once. She's like the amount of stalkers they have who are waiting outside, the level of like inappropriate questions they get asked all the time. And we need to put a stop to this. Like, ask female athletes about why they're such great performers.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
stop asking
it.
them
Let's
about
just-
like their relationships or what's going on with their bodies. Like, let's celebrate them for being the incredible athletes that they are.
Yeah.
Thank you, Josh.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go, girls.
Champions.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Lionesses too. Let's go,
I know.
Lionesses.
Into the quarterfinals.
We're back, baby. We're into the quarterfinals. And
that
they
was
got
such a good game.
it was such a good game.
Oh my gosh,
And
the
also,
six-
the amount of criticism they got before this tournament, being like,
Yeah.
oh, they've lost it. They're not going to get out the group stages.
Yeah.
Well, look at that.
Look at us now.
Look at us now, Lionesses. Never doubt our girls.
Your ride or die for the summer.
I love that you've got show and tell.
I got show and tell today, guys. I
going-
came so prepared. Hodge is going to be
Going.
so proud of me off camera. So I've actually just discovered this project and I'm obsessed with it. So it's Clear Start, which is a sister brand of Dermalogica. And it's for acne-prone skin, really, or if you have any breakouts. And this is called the Breakout Clearing Booster. Now, I used to have really, really bad acne as a teenager, went on Roaccutane. And then I had one of my very first big breakouts this summer, like a couple of weeks ago, all right across my forehead, but quite big, like very deep spots.
Yeah.
And then I started using this, and I'm not joking you, it literally cleared it up within about 5 days.
Wow.
And I honestly didn't do anything else apart from using this.
Where's it available?
It's available on Dermalogica's website. It's honestly one
How
of the
did
best
you get
products.
onto it? Like, how?
I got sent it and randomly, and it was like a bolt out of the blue.
Yeah, you were like, oh, I can try this.
Because I can try this because I've got the breakout.
Yeah.
And it was honestly the best thing. It's like a little pen. So you just press it, pop it where the
wow.
spots are. It's
Yeah.
great.
That's very helpful
Yeah.
to people.
And honestly, I couldn't recommend this enough.
I'm going to put this in the beauty camp, even though it's technically not a beauty product. Tube of electrolytes. Everywhere I go, especially in this heat. A couple of years ago, I started always carrying them when I'm on a flight, and I'll have one in the water on the plane, and it changes how you feel when you land. Because I think half the reason we feel rubbish when you land somewhere is because you're dehydrated.
Yeah, we lose so much salt.
Yeah. And so those are absolute game changer. And to be honest, I don't even have a favourite brand. I just think I sort of grab them in Boots at the airport and go.
Training for the marathon, you did this.
Yeah.
I now live and die by electrolytes. And that was only because I was obviously training.
Yeah.
But now.
Well done,
it's
by the
just-
way. I haven't seen you.
Oh, thanks. No, why am I not wearing my medal
Yeah,
today,
why are you still not
guys?
wearing your medal, babe? We're about 4 months later.
Literally. But no, people I think electrolytes, if you're training for something, that's when you use them. But every day I now have
Every
them.
single day.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have them
that's
every
interesting.
single day.
I have
Like
them every couple, but maybe I'll.
No, every morning I have, it's part of my morning routine now is.
Wow.
to-
Do you have a favourite brand?
Yeah, liquid IV, the passion fruit,
Okay.
electrolytes, so delicious.
Thanks, Nana.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. Dilemmas. Ready? My colleague wears a very strong perfume every day and it gives me a headache. I don't want to be rude, but it's becoming unbearable. Do you bring it up with her directly or ask HR to intervene?
Also,
mean,
what you could do, email HR. Because HR could be like, sorry, hon, I'm a bit busy for this.
That is not a HR problem, first of all. And like, yeah, just have a conversation. The art of great chat.
The art of great chat.
Like, literally, that is confrontation.
Yes, is that in the book?
I think, yeah, there's how to deal with difficult chats is in the book. But I think if someone gets bothering you that much, then maybe also have a little word with yourself first and say, is this really something I need to bring up with someone?
If they're getting headaches, which you can get from
Yeah.
certain, that's
true.
physical.
And then I think you can then say to said person, I'm really sorry. I think you smell amazing.
Yes.
Start with a compliment
Yeah.
first.
So hard.
Going
Yeah.
that way.
There's no way it's not. There's no way it's going to go well.
Yeah, but if you start with a compliment, you go,
Yeah.
I'm just really sorry.
You smell amazing.
You
You
smell
smell
amazing.
amazing, yeah.
And I love the
However-
scent, but it's giving me a headache. And
yeah.
I'm really sorry. I just have a reaction to some
Yes, make
perfumes
it-
like this. So is there any way you could tone it down a
Yeah.
bit?
Make it
Yeah,
all
maybe wear,
change.
Yeah.
or like, is there
Can I
another,
buy
or maybe
you-
buy her a perfume.
Can I buy you
Yeah.
another?
Gift her one at
Yeah.
the same time and be like, how about we try this?
I think that's kind of giving passive aggress.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I'd be like, wear this.
Yeah, they wear this.
I had a similar-ish situation when I was pregnant. Your sense of smell can go nuts, and both my daughters, it did. I was like a, what do you call it, a bloodhound. I could
heightened.
smell everything and
Yeah.
anything, and it was all bad. So I couldn't wear perfume. My husband had to stop him wearing any cologne. And there was somebody I worked with, not every day, but on a regular basis, and it just made me want to
Heave.
Yeah.
And it wasn't her fault at all. I didn't say anything. I just
You just put up
just
with
Yeah.
it.
dealt with
didn't
it.
you?
But
But that was like-
it was like
that
a
was-
physical reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do
That's
think
it.
if you're having a physical reaction to something, you
Yeah.
need to say something. Like, you
Yeah.
can't sit there for the next 6 months of your life with a banging
having
headache at
headache,
work.
yeah.
Till they
just
finish the
popping.
bottle and then they were
Yeah.
like, just bought another one.
Yeah. I've just got a G3. Like,
You're
oh,
like, oh
God.
God, here we go. So 250 mil.
Yeah. She's got a bigger one this time. She only had 100 mil the first time.
Eau de parfum.
Yeah.
Concentrate. Next.
Yes.
I've had the same baby name saved for years. That's very sweet. I told my sister about it in passing. Error. It's a bit unusual and I've always loved it. Fast forward to last month, she has a baby and gives her that exact name. When I asked, she said she just thought of it randomly. Am I allowed to be fuming or is that petty? Well, it's too late.
I think you
Yeah.
deserve to be Rochelle Fumes about that.
Oh, shut up.
I would be fuming.
I would, but also that is now your niece.
Yes.
So the love
True.
is there.
I
Like,
also know people this has happened to and they're still fuming. It's
Yeah,
hard. But
I think,
you're
I think
right.
if it's your sister, like if
yeah.
it was like my best friend, like, bitch, you're going down. But
What, the kids?
But if it's your sister, yes, it's annoying, but it's your sister and that is your niece.
It's such a sister thing to do
yeah,
as well.
Like, look at
I
the big.
just heard about it. You
Yeah.
spell it with an X, Y, and a Z, but it's just literally popped into my head.
I would actually call them out on it.
Would
Like, you
you?
haven't just heard about it because I definitely told you about it.
Yeah.
And I think it's a great name. So I'm glad that my niece now has this wonderful name that I also picked out for you.
Yeah.
But it
Now-
would have been nice to have had a heads up.
Yeah.
I also think like I'm more like to say something to my sibling than I would my friend.
Yeah.
Oh gosh,
Anytime.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
'Cause
And we
you've
would be
got
the
that
first time I
relation-
had an argument with my brother.
Yeah.
Yes, it depends on the relationship.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it's also not going to do anything.
No,
No.
exactly.
So-
The outcome is there, so
Yeah.
that's why I
But
think.
also, lesson in life, guys, don't be nicking
No.
people's baby names.
well,
without
don't tell them.
permission.
You can't tell them. We
share.
can't
Yeah.
share.
That's
That
Can't
is
share.
that
Keep
is
that
the-
list in your notes and
Yeah.
don't share it with anyone.
Yeah. Editors, could we do a compilation of Josh's Rochelle Fumes? The Underground would never. I just of Josh's best bits.
Hashtag
I would love
Josh's
that as my
sayings.
reel. I'm
Rochelle
saving
Fumes
it.
So I basically used to have this thing, right, where I made up made up sayings based on celebrity names. So Rochelle Fumes is when I was really angry. Marvin Fumes is when I'm really hangry because I'm starving
hangry.
Marvin. Get it?
Marvin, got it.
Then I had Sophia Haren from when something was horrendous. I'd be like, oh my God, it's positively Sophia outside. The weather's horrendous. And then my favourite one was John Major. And then when something was major, I used to go,
Major.
oh my God, that's Wild John. I'd be like, it's Wild John, babe.
Well,
John.
Wild John.
But there's nothing major about John Major, so
It
it's
might
kind
have
of
been John
ironic
Travolta.
too.
It could have been any
Yeah. No, because it's major.
kind of.
Okay.
Because it's
true.
major, so
Sorry.
it's Wild John.
Get with it.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, you've got to like
So I
get
had all
there.
these
We
sayings.
used to say Hilary Swank when something was hilarious.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you weren't sure for a second.
Yeah,
there.
you do.
She was
there was a
"Mm,
pause.
Don't know.
Don't know
Don't
about
know
that
one.
And he remembered he's live on air and he better bloody laugh.
It's like, this is my friend Josh. Like his sayings.
You can steal my sayings, but you can't steal my baby name.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
What is it?
Oh,
No,
it's,
don't share
I'll share it. Why not? The engagement's quite far off. So
People could.
Did you
people
not
could
learn
still-
from the recent dilemma?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah, that's
people could
true.
steal
Come on,
this.
come
Some of them,
on.
well, actually,
Yeah.
no one that you know.
I quite like Albie.
Oh, Albie's
That's
nice.
Albie for a boy.
Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
nice.
That's gorgeous. Is it short for Albertine or Albert?
No, I just think I'm
Albertine's
just going to
good
keep it
for now.
Albie because
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
just Josh. I'm not a Joshua.
Are you?
Yeah, and it's quite rare. My mum was really edgy in the 80s. Knocked off the you are.
Really?
She's like the least edgy person on the planet. So if you ever met her, and she called my brother Alec, not Alex. I was like, honey, honey, you really gave me my whole life of having to be like, it's Alec, not Alex.
All right, last one. A friend constantly cancels last minute, but always shows up for her other group of friends. Do you call her out or stop making the effort?
Oh,
I think if she is your friend, you want to continue that friendship. There needs to be a conversation that's
Yeah.
had. If you stop making plans with her, then you're not interested anymore, basically, in that relationship happening. But yeah, if it's a good friend, I'd be like, look, what is the deal here? What can we do so that we actually stick to plans? And I wouldn't mention the fact that she manages to stick to plans with other friends because then she's probably going to be put on the defensive. But yeah, just maybe try and get to the root cause of the
Yeah.
problem would be my answer.
I always think if you lead with love, right?
Yeah,
So if you go in
exactly.
saying, I feel this way about this situation, and I'm not sure if you are purposely trying to make me feel like this, but this is how I feel. And it's not reflection necessarily on you, it's reflection on me, but I just want to understand why you do it because it is upsetting me.
Yeah.
And I think then if one of your friends says, I'm upset by one of your actions, then if
Your
you are a good
natural
friend,
reaction.
your natural reaction should be like, I am so sorry.
Yeah.
It's not intended like that. And you can ask them, what is the root cause of it? Like, why are you doing it? Is
Yeah.
there something going on between us? Like,
Yeah.
give them the forum and keep it open. Don't go in on the aggressive.
Yeah.
I also think, probably not what I would say to them, but cancelling late is very habitual. Like you start to think it's okay and you do it more and more. It
Yeah,
is so
it's
much
true.
better just to say no to that invitation.
Yeah.
Straight from the beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is quite rude. It's sort of like that whole, it's almost like being late. You're saying that person's time is worth less than yours.
Yes.
But if she's able to do it to her other friends, then
Yeah.
guys, thank you.
Thanks for the best time,
That was
guys.
so lovely. Don't forget to enter the SheerLuxe Charlotte England competition where you can win £500 on my website. And don't forget to subscribe and spread the word about the SheerLuxe podcast.
Woo!
Woo!